Welcome to Bloxified. Get ready for the Blox Quiz, where we'll test your knowledge of the rarest Roblox Adopt Me pets. But beware, this quiz is hard mode. That means if you don't know what a neon shadow dragon is, you might want to rethink your life choices. Don't worry though, this quiz won't just test your brain, it'll test your patience too. And remember, don't put your answers in the comments. If you do, you'll get banned from commenting on this channel. Just kidding, but seriously, don't do it. I'm watching you. Let's dive in, shall we? Put on your thinking cap or your fancy pet hat if you have one, and let's get started. Question 1. Which of these is considered the rarest Adopt Me pet in the game? The shadow dragon? Not to be confused with your shadow at 3 a.m. when you try to sneak to the fridge for a snack. B. The giraffe. Because who doesn't want a pet that's taller than most of your Roblox friends? C. The bat dragon. Because who doesn't love a pet that looks like it came from a Halloween party? D. The frost dragon. Still cooler than that one friend who shows up late to every Adopt Me event? Question 2. What's the rarest pet from the Adopt Me Easter event? A. The Easter bunny. He's like that one bunny that shows up at every family gathering, but rarer. B. The chick. It's just excellent. C. The lamb. Because nothing says rare like something you can't even pronounce correctly. D. The duck. Quack, but make it limited edition. Question 3. Which pet was only available during the Adopt Me Halloween event in 2020? A. The headless horseman. A pet that has no head, but all the hype. B. Grim Reaper. Not to be confused with your dungeon crawler friend in the server. C. The mummy cat. Looks like it was wrapped up in a bunch of leftover toilet paper. D. The skeleton T-Rex, because every dino needs to be spooky. Question 4. How many neon shadow dragons exist in the Adopt Me world? A. 10. There are 10, and all of them belong to that one player who brags about it at every party. B. 50. So rare you'd have a better chance of finding a unicorn in your living room. C. 100, but most of them are locked away in the inventory of players who never log in. D. 200. Not rare enough to make you a Roblox millionaire, but still very elusive. Question 5. What was the original Adopt Me pet released with the game in 2017? A. The dog. Not just any dog, this dog is an absolute legend. B. The cat. Slightly less legendary, but you still can't avoid it. C. The horse, because who doesn't want to feel like a Roblox cowboy? D. The penguin. Of course, it's just a snowball of adorableness. Mid-video boost. Alright, while you're figuring out the answers, now's the perfect time to smash that like button and subscribe, or else your pets might start running away from your account. I'm just saying. No one's really safe from the Adopt Me pet mafia. Question 6. Which pet can you hatch from the mythic egg? A. The phoenix. Not the fire you're used to, but close enough to burn your savings. B. The Cerberus. 3 heads? Yeah, you can't even handle one. C. The griffin. Half eagle, half lion, all rare. D. The Pegasus. So rare, it might as well have been a unicorn on vacation. Question 7. Which Adopt Me pet is unobtainable right now? A. The rainbow unicorn. Definitely rarer than finding a unicorn in your backyard. B. The mantis. We get it, you're bugged out by this one. C. The dodo. And not the Twitter kind, the pet kind. D. The bat dragon. Yes, still flying around in your dreams. Question 8. Which pet did the Adopt Me community have to vote for in a poll? A. The dragon. They asked and we delivered. Dragons for everyone. B. The koala, to prove that Australian animals are just too cool. C. The snow leopard, because we all need more frosty cats in our lives. D. The sloth. Slow and steady wins the Adopt Me race. Question 9. Which Adopt Me pet has a fly feature that's considered exclusive? A. The flying fish. Flipping and flying through the air, just like real fish do. B. The fly ride dragon. Why walk when you can fly and flex? C. The flying pig. No, seriously, they've flown before. D. The fly ride unicorn. You might have one in your inventory, or not. Question 10. What year was the frost dragon first released? A. 2016, back when we were all still trying to figure out the controls. B. 2017, right after we finally figured out how to make a pizza in the game. C. 2018, the year we started pretending to have a billion pets. D. 2019. Oh, you thought it was recent? Nope. Time flies. Player pain points. Remember that time you accidentally traded your shadow dragon for a cracked egg? Yeah, I don't either. Or when you tried to get your friend to help you get that mega neon pet, but they were busy leveling up their free pet. Or that moment when you saw a rare pet for 1,000 Robux, but your credit card was crying. Don't even get me started on the trade scams. We've all been there, and we still haven't recovered. Answer reveal. All right, here we go, the moment of truth. 1. Oh, the giraffe. It's tall and mighty in rarity. 2. The Easter bunny. It's got more hop than your dreams. 3. The headless horseman. I'm just glad it doesn't need a neck. 4. 10 neon shadow dragons exist. But who's counting? Me, I guess. 5. The dog. It all began here. The ultimate noob pet. 6. The phoenix, rising from the ashes of your regrets. 7. The dodo. Looks like it flew out of Adopt Me. 8. B. The koala. Rare enough to make you feel Australian just by owning it. 9. The fly ride dragon, for when you want to fly in style. 10. A 2016. Yes, that ancient year when the world was a simpler place. Scoring 10 out of 10, Blox Grandmaster, the chosen one, the pet whisperer. Have you considered adopting a real unicorn yet? 8 to 9 out of 10, Blox Pro. Almost there. Like your neon pets, you're just one step away from greatness. 5 to 7 out of 10, on the path to Blox greatness. You're on your way, but still need to level up your pet knowledge. 2 to 4 out of 10, casual gamer. Congrats, you're a casual player who probably thinks a shadow dragon is just a cool looking shadow. 0 to 1 out of 10, noob status activated. Maybe it's time to start reading the pet descriptions? Just a thought. Final call to action. How'd you do? Drop your score in the comments, and if you got a 10, I'll give you a virtual high five. Smash the like button if you've got more pet knowledge than that one friend who keeps asking, what's a neon? And don't forget to subscribe, or your pets might ghost you. Share with a friend so you can show them how much better you are than them. Are you brave enough for the next quiz like a dragon? Or are you scared like a baby chick? Let's find out.